I appreciate you so much. My name is Muhle and I create lifestyle content in the form of vlogs, and most of the time we are here for lives. The reason why we are here for lives is because Sana, we're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of June. So if you see this hashtag 30 days, 30 live streams, please do pull through and subscribe. And also tell your friend to tell their friend to tell their friend and their sister and their cousin to subscribe. Mulweni, mulweni, guys. Yo, I forgot to add on my title, but today we are talking about what's going on? What's going on? Is someone texting? Oh, so we are talking about how to run love the proposal. And I'm guessing because Bati the proposal, meaning there's gonna be another season near the marriage. I can't wait. So that's what we're talking about. Hi Tumi, how are you? I know maybe most of you guys haven't watched Itu Chonga Tumi. I'm about to say haven't watched Itumi. Sometimes my mind goes and says things that I don't want it to say. But yeah, I was saying to me, I know you most probably haven't watched How to Ruin Love, and I'm not gonna ruin it for you. I'm gonna let you watch it if you want to watch. But Ipelokazi ulwa nami mos wena. Uzoyimamela njani pho kumute? Okay, as long as ungazocela. I'm good to me. I'm good. So I was saying I want to speak on the characters and what I learned about the characters Zagu the series. So I'm not gonna ruin it for you. It's on Netflix. So I don't know if you have Netflix. A lot of people don't have Netflix. Why, guys? Do you guys not like Netflix? What's going on? What is going on? Maybe if you don't have Netflix, please tell me why you don't want it. Because I think it's for me. If it wasn't for what's this? Like ama shows that are like Uthando Nestembu, My Brother's Keeper, I would not have DSTV. But yeah, you have it. What's the name of the show? It's How to Ruin Love, and then in brackets, The Proposal. Morning, Lungi. How are you? I think I'm gonna start talking about it. Let's get to 5 minutes and see how many people join in. Then we can start talking about it. Asna mali Netflix. Okay, sorry. Another bangani who can share the logins with you guys. And Nabo. I vele wangena wadla 18. I love you too, Matthias Zagan. Please just subscribe to my channel and help me grow. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. Pretty please. And everyone who has recently just joined now, kindly like this live. I would really appreciate it. We're sitting on 2 likes and 18 people. Is not making sense. Akuhlangani. Hayi sana Ulungi is like asinamali ye Netflix. And Ulungi, you must suggest, except in the Mommy Club, ne? Please suggest something that I can watch on Netflix that I can come back. I mean on Showmax that I can come on here and chat about. Sasa, we're talking about the Bridgerton. The reason why we're not talking about the Bridgerton today, as arranged from yesterday, is because I haven't gotten a chance to watch that last episode. Yesterday, my brother wanted to watch How to Ruin Love, and we all just ended up watching it. And guys, what a funny series. We laughed. Ngathi siphambene. Like, we laughed like no, and it was at night, guys. Hi Sia, how are you? How's you, Sia? Okay, guys, let's get to the summary of How to Ruin Love. Hi Dineo, how are you doing? So How to Ruin Love is about this girl Uzoleka, who is trying to get her boyfriend of 3 years to marry her, and she suspects that her boyfriend is cheating. So she goes on a wild scale to go and find out if her boyfriend is really cheating. And if you've seen the adverts of How to Ruin Love, I'm not ruining this part for you, but she goes and she follows him all the way to Durban where the surprise proposal was going to be, and finds him proposing to his best friend. This is a rehearsal proposal. Finds him rehearsing to his best friend with like their favorite artist, which is Untando, their family, his family is there, like nje. So she goes wild and she tells all the family secrets, and she tells everyone's secrets that the rest of the people in the family didn't know. She tells all their secrets because she's so mad. That is Uzoleka. And her boyfriend is Ukagiso. Let's see the comments. Only renew Showmax to watch Real Housewives of Durban. And I saw when I look Nguguthi, there's another one. Is it already playing the Real Housewives of Durban? No, not Real Housewives of Durban. Real Housewives Vacation. What? Is it already playing? Hi, who? Oh, Hugh. I don't know how to pronounce your name. You are Anindita. Hi, Anindita. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And please watch 1 or 2 shorts, because I realized all the subscribers that I got from yesterday's live, are gone because they didn't watch. So if you subscribed to my channel yesterday, please just watch 1 or 2 shorts and then subscribe. Ikona part 2, yeah, Bridgerton. No, in this season, I part 2. So we're gonna be talking about part 1 tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about part 1, and then part 2 ipuma on the 13th or 14th. I'm not sure. I think the 14th though, because usually they release these episodes on a Friday. Guys, I'm in the background. I'm filming. No problem, Dineo. Thank you for being here. Yes, please, they must not forget to like the live. Hi, Princess. How are you doing? So, I'm gonna first talk about Uzoleka. She's Zoleka Tsana. She's an actress. Her dad is he's a magistrate. I don't know if it's a magistrate or what, but that highest one, yeah, the highest position as a court, that's what he is, Utatak. So Uzolega is an only child. Her mother passed away when she was 11 years old due to some sickness that is not revealed to us. And she's a firm believer in love. She believes in love, regardless of whether the person has got money or not. Because Gayana, she's, as much as she's working, she's, those rich kids who are trying to build a name for themselves outside of their dad's name. That's literally who Uzolega is, because she went and did the opposite of what her dad wanted her to do, which is he wanted her to do law. She did acting, and yeah, so Uzolega is a typical example of what society sees the rich kids to be. She is self-centered. She's not really self-centered, but she looks like she's self-centered. People think she only thinks for herself. She's got a main character syndrome, which like she's got that thing about I'm the main character. Yeah, but she doesn't think before she says or she does a lot of things. But deep within, as you watch the series, you get to see Ubashem. She's actually a girl who, for the longest time, trying so hard to get her dad's approval in everything. And because of that, she didn't show her partner to her dad for 3 years. She dated him for 3 years. This is the guy she wants to marry, mind you. She didn't show him for 3 years, and like, because she thought maybe her dad wouldn't approve. I think that's what she thought, but her dad would not approve of the relationship. But yeah, you get to see should you decide to watch what's gonna happen in terms of that aspect. But what I witnessed about her is, it's sad how society sees rich kids for their parents doings. Like, they can never have a name of their own. You know how if ukhulele esontweni, like me, mina ngikhulele esontweni, and my dad has always been a umfundisi, like a church. So I have always been expected to uphold the society's stereotype, what expectations of what a pastor's child should behave like. And when I didn't behave like that, it was like, hey bo, how dare you, yabona into ezinjalo. So that's what I got to see about uZoleka. Let's read the comments. I don't watch it. I understand the context. So, I want to understand the context, so I'm here too. No problem, Dr. Amy. Hi, Kamu. How are you? No problem, Dr. Amy. As long as you're here, I appreciate that. Yo, guys. Mr. White is back. Hi, Sinalo. How are you? Sinalo, subscription yako izolo didn't pull through because you didn't watch my video. So please watch 1 or 2 of my videos. Pretty please. Because Sana, all the subscriptions that I gained yesterday, gone. All of them. And I was so excited. I remember Puluka and I were like, yes, we are on the road to 400 subscribers. We literally need, I think, the city 8 or 9. Gupila. All gone, son. So please, guys, please subscribe. Hi Puluko, how are you? Now can I donate? No, you can't, Sinalo. You have to wait. That's why I'm saying you must watch my short so that more people can get through. And then once I get to 500 subscribers, I'm sure maybe a week or 2 after will be monetized. Speaking it to life, Mtagabao. Speaking it to life is me. I'm not watching the Real Housewives and don't. I'll watch on Twitter. Why, Lungi? Why are you not watching on thingy? Maybe I'll watch it and then I'll come explain it for you, and then when you can continue watching it on Twitter. Hi Trey, how are you doing? 22EZ1. Hi, I don't understand what language. I'm guessing this is Islamic language. Is it? I think this is Islamic. Please please subscribe to my channel and watch at least 1 or 2 of my videos. Have eaten fried chicken and collard greens. Mr. White, I'm not going to read your comments. I'm going to read a comment where you promise me you're going to behave today. If you don't promise to behave, I'm literally going to block you from my channel, because yesterday you were a problem. I don't have Netflix. I'm here for the gossip. As for the gossip, it's not even gossip as such, but I'm sort of assessing the characters. Well, I'm reflecting on things that I saw from the characters, because I'm like, oh, actually, this, you know, when you watch something and you see, this is what generally happens to people. Sorry about your subscriptions. No problem, Lungi. No problem. Yeah, you'll be monetized. Lalela Lungi. Like me, I believe I'll be monetized a week after I get to 500 subscribers. Like the ultimatum I watched on Twitter. I'm doing great and thank you. I missed you too, Sinalo. I missed you too. I'm glad that you are back. Sana, guys, Sinalo is my new YouTube live friend from yesterday. So, Sinalo, I hope you really do stay, Kasana. Morning, precious. How are you, Malach? Everyone is calling you Malach now. Do you understand? Like, we are all calling you Malach. Morning, Linda. How are you? So we then move to Ukahiso Patudi, which is Zolega's boyfriend. So Ukahiso is a typical story of, we come from a family that is not really what you see on the outside. When it comes to the family, is not what's really on the inside. So the family looks like they're perfectly fine. They don't have any financial problems and all of that. And Kagiso is falling a victim of the typical black tax victim of black family. So he's a black tax victim. black tax victim, because his family is always wanting things from him. His little sister, who has just turned 16 and was thrown a huge sweet 16, is always wanting an iPhone, an iPad, and all of that from him. His dad also has got financial problems that he's not speaking about to the family, to a point where they might end up losing the house, and he then needs to pull through. But the dad has got a sister, which we are going to later speak about, who is actually moneyed, but she's those people who, because I have money, I want you guys to bow down to me. But we're going to talk about her later on. So Ukahiso really loves Uzolega, and he wants to make her he wants to make her happy, and so he plans the surprise proposal, yada yada yada, and it gets ruined. And when it gets ruined, he gets to see the type of person that his partner is, which we then establish ukuba, like I said, Uzolega doesn't think before she speaks. She just blurts things out all the time. She will literally say the meanest things to people because of how she's feeling, and then later on get back and say sorry. And Ukakiso is just expected to say sorry. Ukakiso's sister is staying with Ukakiso, and he's expected to just accept the fact that his sister is trying to come out of her marriage. So she wants to stay with him, and he can't, like, he doesn't have the guts to kick her out. He's a typical people pleaser, and what I've realized is that is the case with a lot of, but we didn't establish whether, oh yes, he is actually the oldest in the family. So it's a typical story of a firstborn who made it and is then becomes a people pleaser. And I realized uba, you become a people pleaser because I saw on Joey's live, she was talking about it uba, our generation and the generations before us were taught to never question your parents, to never say no to your parents. And because of that, you end up not being able to say no when you leave your home, when you actually have to build yourself now. Because I can see the person that you are outside is built at home. So he's not able to say no. He's not able to tell people it's okay, no, wait, stop doing that, nah, 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 nah. So that is his unfortunate story. And I just realized while watching that how parents don't see, especially parents who put their children through black text, they don't see and they don't care about how a child feels. I remember there's one scene where the mother was telling the father, "Ukuthi uKagiso is always bailing us out. Nani. The child is supposed to be, we are supposed to be assisting him to build his own life. That's his mother." And the father is like, "No, it's his job. It's his job as our child to take care of us." And I'm just like, actually, that's what a lot of parents actually think ukuba it's your child's job to take care of you, and it's not your child's job to take care of you, but it is your duty as a parent to take care of your child, regardless of their age, as long as you have got a child. And I'm not saying you must now spoon feed your child ebomini, but for as long as you have a child and you are a parent and you are alive, you should be able to take care of your child and assist them in becoming a better person. But unfortunately, Ukagiso doesn't have that. I can say akanayo lo luck. He's just always having to take care of his family, and because of that, he's always trying so hard to do so many things just to make it. And he was working on this app. I'm not going to go into the details of the app because of course I want you guys to watch the series, should you decide that you actually like it from listening to what I'm telling you. Let's read the comments. I'm being positive now. Okay, Mr. White. Okay, you are here to stay then. I'm here, Nature's Quiet. No problem, Buluko. As long as you are here, we appreciate it. When Zanuwe and I like, how do I check how many subscribers and likes you have? You go to my profile when I sinalo, like you click on my profile, and then it's gonna show you. It's gonna show you my small bio. Uba, hi, my name is Mohle Nana. Welcome to my channel. And then it's gonna show you how many subscribers I have and how many videos I've uploaded. So you can do that. I'm fully understanding, dressed in my living room floor with the curtains wide open. Okay, Mr. White. Mr. White, while you are commenting, have you subscribed to my channel? Hi, brownies. Thank you so much. I hope you are subscribed to my channel. And please watch at least 1 or 2 videos of mine. I'm eating hard-boiled eggs. I when I'm Mr. White, you are troublesome. Hey, you are always commenting weird things. I didn't ask what you're eating. Like, okay. But as long as you subscribed, I guess what we want is the subscriptions. Hi Hawa, how are you? We don't want to watch, so tell us. Dr. Amy, Ati, we don't want to watch. I mean, I don't want to watch, so give the spoilers. Hi Apiwe, how are you? How are you doing, Apiwe? Okay, so if I'm telling you, so Ukahliso had an app that he's working on. I'm sure Mr. Web, so that's because he always shows up shame. Netre, I'm pretty sure he's subscribed because wow, son. So Kahliso had this app that he had been working on since he met since before he met Zolega. And his previous ex didn't believe that he would make it and that he was wasting his time with his app, yada yada yada. And so how they met, him and Uzolega, was they met on Valentine's Day, and Uzolega had just broken up with Usimpiwe. Simpiwe is her dad's favorite person, and to a point where Uzolega thought that her dad wanted her to be like Simpiwe, like that her dad wished that he had Simpiwe instead of her. And she hadn't told her dad what actually happened in her relationship with Usimpiwe for them to end up breaking up. So their meeting is Uzolega's ordering a box of wine to deal with her heartbreak 6 months after breaking up with Usimpiwe, who the reason why they broke up is because the guy has got multiple girlfriends with 3 baby mamas and he's a serial cheater, yada yada yada. Yeah, so that's why they broke up. So she was still crying over him, and then she meets Ukahiso, who is here to deliver the box of wine, and he's got the style song that he sings for her for Valentine's Day. And then she has to make a payment now to him for the delivery, and they have to walk down because the card machine is not working. They walk down to the ATM and she pays, and typical love story, man. From there onwards they speak about their happy place, and they start dating from that Valentine's Day. So basically that's what I was trying to get to, that he makes that app, and Uzolega supports him throughout him hustling for the app and all of that. And it finally is a success, but now he decides that he's going to sell the app because black tax. That he's going to sell the app, and the people who are going to buy the app are going to buy it for 33 million. And Uzolega, while she was angry that Uka is proposing to her best friend, of course she hadn't known at that point that he wasn't really proposing, he was only practicing. So she goes and she tells all the family secrets, like how the mom is smoking, how Kagiso sold his app for 33 million, how the dad is so broke that he financed the house, and they are now going to be evicted because the sheriff keeps visiting. How the last one didn't want the birthday, how the sister Kagiso is not trying to have kids, but we're gonna get to the sister. So she tells literally everything, and that then ruins the deal. Kagiso 33 million, and he ends up not getting the deal. So that is the sort of spoiler, Dr. Amy. I'm sure. Okay, I'm fine. I hope you're good too. I'm good. We want the subscription, I guess. Yeah, like I guess we want the subscription. We want the numbers, and the fact that you keep coming back means you are going to be a good subscriber, even if you are a problem. Hi, Mr. Doyo. Is it Doyo Girl? Hi, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I like the names in the series Identity. Oh, which one is Identity? Which one is Identity, Dr. Amy? I was laughing at Linda. Hi, Woof Woof. My gosh, guys, you guys have really weird names, eh? How do you go and you decide that your YouTube name is going to be Woof Woof 187? Okay. Woof Woof, please subscribe to my channel. Kindly subscribe and watch at least two shorts. That's all I'm asking. At least two shorts. I would really appreciate that. And then we move on to Doreen. Doreen is Kagiso's aunt, the sister to Kagiso's dad. So Doreen, she got her money from a RAF Road Accident Fund. I mean, the names might help us know their identity. Oh, okay, no problem. When Amy. Now I hear Doreen. Yes, there's Doreen. She's the aunt. So Doreen, she got her money from Raf, and she then went and started her own businesses with Iraf, and the girl is moneyed. Now the problem with Doreen is because she is moneyed, you know, most us black people, the day we make it, we want the whole world to know. Everybody must know by yo mna. I am no longer broke. I no longer look at the price of bread or milk. I buy whatever I want whenever I want. Jay, she's that girl. But also she is also someone who seems as though she doesn't care about anyone and about anything, that she just cares about herself and her being known and yada. You know, that person in the family who makes it difficult to approach them, she's that person. So she's got a child who dropped out of school because she failed, and I'm guessing the reason why the child failed was most probably because the mother told her which subjects to go for, because the child is now stopping going to school because she failed, and she is now opening a gossip column and all of that. And the funny thing about her gossip column though is that she's only sharing videos of her family, and I guess it works for her because in her family, Zolega, the main character, is actually an actress, and she's acting in a telenovela that is trending at the moment with a character name of Babalwa. So that gets her a lot of views for her gossip column. So as I was saying, Utorinke, she refuses to pay the money that is outstanding in the house, for the house to not be taken. Mind you, this is their parents' house, but she refuses to pay simply because she wants to get 50% of the house from her brother, and her getting 50% of the house means that she gets to decide like what kind of decor they're having and a lot of things that they're having in the house. And the brother doesn't want that, and I sort of get where the brother's coming from, because he doesn't have another house. She's got another house. She was able to make a life for herself outside of their family home, and she always, I think in his mind, he thinks that she knows that even if life would like things wouldn't go her way, she would still have a home to fall back on. She'd come back home and she would be fine. But she doesn't know that, because also they don't express that to each other. And this is again another thing that our generation and previous generations were not taught. We were not taught how to communicate with each other, whether as siblings or as couples. We just don't know how to communicate, because All we know is Dala. Oh, sorry, I have to speak English. I'm sorry, guys. Dr. Amy and Trey, I'm so sorry. Sometimes I forget. Um, you listen to your elders. You don't question your elders. You just obey whatever your elders are saying. So that has been a huge contributing factor to our lack of communication as a people in general. So yeah, Utorin, then the wife got the brother. I forgot the brother's name. He wasn't really a character I cared about. The wife got the brother, which is Kahiso's dad. Goes to Doreen and she's like, listen, this is your parents' home. I know you don't want to help your brother because of this and that, but please just pay. We'll pretend that Kahiso is the one that paid it as per usual, but I need you to please pay so that you don't lose your family home. She pays, and guess what? As soon as she pays, she comes in with renovators and landscapers and all of that. She wants to have the house renovated. And the husband, the dad, Kakiso, gets so angry that he opens a hose pipe on them, like trying to splash them with water. Like, get out, this is my house. And he's still angry at his wife for asking the sister to pay, because he's like, Kakiso was going to pay it. Kakiso was going to pay it. This is where then the mom is like, but to Kakiso, we are the ones who are supposed to be taking care of Kakiso, not the other way around. And he's like, no, it's Kakiso's duty to take care of us as his parents. And it's just like, it's sad, guys. I really hope that in our generations there isn't still people who believe that your child is supposed to take care of you. Your child shouldn't even have to give you a cent of their salary. A cent. Let them give it to you because they want to, not because they have to. I really, really hope and I pray that we are a different generation from that. Let's see the comments. Okay, everybody's greeting Lundi. Yo Lungi, yo Lungi. Yamuzi Dr. Amy Ati. I thought she thought she was the best. Yeah. And she does not want to. She doesn't want to be the best friend too. Yo, Dinamo, do you know a Doreen in your life? Like Doreen in Che. Guys, Doreen literally even has like those big hats that they have in, the rich people in American movies or series, in your Tyler Perry movies. She has those huge hats, literally huge, because she's those people who I want you to feel my presence. And I don't want you to feel my presence because I want you to respect me. No, I want you to feel my presence because you need to know that I'm the one with the money here. I'm the one who, like, she's so dramatic to the extent where when there was finally a proposal in the end, she wore a dress that was more dramatic than Ega Zolega, the girl who was being proposed to. That's how dramatic Udorin is. Still here, no problem to me, not a problem. We need translators. You know what, Dr. Amy, I don't even want you guys to get translators. I am going to speak English because also it has been recommended by Clentus that we need to speak English in these lives. And I want to accommodate everyone, not just you guys. There are also people who are coming through for the first time, and they're probably going to be thrown off if I'm not speaking English, and they're not going to subscribe. So I definitely want to keep speaking English, and I think also this is going to help me with my speaking, my English speaking, because I think the more you speak English, the better you become in articulating yourself. So don't worry about that, Dr. Amy. We're going to continue. We're definitely going to continue. And if it happens that I say a word that is in my language, which is Xhosa, or whether in Zulu, I will try by all means to remember to translate it again. Hi, Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder isn't blind. Hi, how are you, Stevie Wonder isn't blind? Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hi, Nonzu. How are you doing? Hi Johanna, how are you doing? We are talking about how to ruin love, but we're assessing the characters. We're not talking about the actual storyline. We literally assessing the characters, and we've got 2 more characters to go that I want us to assess. Yes, Nonzu, you watched it. Oh, I'm so glad there's someone who watched it because Sada, everybody else hasn't watched it, and I'd really like people to watch it because it was so funny. Like yo, it was honestly really funny. Although no, she was the most dramatic girl. She was like yo, she was the most dramatic Utorin, and you know what? I don't blame her. I think when they're growing up, ngicongela amanzi bawachithe aphelele ngojonga amanzi bawachithe. I think like okay sharp Doreen, because she was a girl child, her parents never paid much attention to her, so now it's sort of like it's a, how do I put this, it's a, you gonna notice me now. You couldn't notice me when I was a child, but now you have no choice but to notice me and to acknowledge me. I really think that's just how I'm assessing Udorin. I don't know, of course Unonzu and Johanna can tell me, but that's how I see Udorin. But she was for so long wanting the attention, and now that money can give her the attention, she's not letting it go. You definitely giving her. And you know about that, even though it's not a good character to have, what I like about her is, what I like about that character is that because she wants people to so badly pay attention to her, she's never going to lose focus on her business. She's definitely going to always be working to ensure that her money stays providing for her and for her kid. So I think that's a good angle to look at it. Even though, yeah, like I said, her main character syndrome as well is not the greatest, but there's a good side to it. On my side, you know, money monstro, I no got no money, my brother or my sister, no money I got. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, Monzo. Haha, Trumuhle, I am trying to be within our common language. Yes, we will definitely keep trying, definitely. Hi Simone, how are you doing? Oh my word. So I'm guessing it's around 5:30 there, 5:45 in the morning. Good morning, Simone. This one just big mouth, no brain. Are you talking about me? Me, monstro? Big mouth, where? Tell me where. Tell me where. I need you to explain where the big mouth is from. I need you to explain. And while we're explaining, subscribe. Yeah, I felt sorry for taking up the role of cooking pap. Yo, guys, there's a part where they made Zolega cook the pap, and she has never in her life cooked pap, because like I said, Zolega comes from an extremely rich family. So she literally, when she enters the house, there is a maid or a helper who is opening the door. There's another helper somewhere else. There's another helper. Like, she lives in a huge house, huge mansion. Akash Wagela, looking cute. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Oh, Simone. So my name is pronounced as Muhle. I think Dre did say this to you, but it's Muhle MGT. MGT is short for my surname, which is Makwenchu. I don't put the full surname because I know a lot of people will not be able to call it, so I just don't. Yeah, it's 5:42. I just wanted to come say hello. No problem, no problem. Please go get the baby girl ready for school. I really hope our generation does better at teaching children that they can question respectfully their elders, because not all elders have good intentions. Communication is key. Definitely, Dre, definitely. And it lies on us, honestly, to keep teaching our generation as well. We keep teaching each other, because even through such platforms, we continue to teach each other. I think with all of us, every single day there's something that someone is learning from either one of us, whether it be we were having a live where we were just laughing or what, but in that hour live of us just laughing. There's definitely something that we are learning. So I really think we are doing better. We are doing much better than the previous generations, and it's not going to take a day, it's not going to take a year, but it will definitely get there. By the time our kids are raising their own kids, they will know the difference. She did, thank you. I'm going to try again to say it live on live. No problem. Are you going to be live today, Simone, so that we can come through? I'm from Fiji. Want to become my wife? No, I don't want to become your wife. You just told me that I've got a big mouth with no brains. How on earth do you think I would want to be your wife? Honestly. Anyway, guys, we move on to Ukagiso. I'm gonna do Kagiso. No, not Kagiso. Katlego. I'm gonna do Katlego and Stelo together because they are a married couple, and we don't get to see a lot of Stelo's storyline, but we get to see a bit of it. Like we get to see his angle of things a bit from like towards the end of it. So Ukatlego and Stelo are married. They've been married for a year and they really love each other. They love each other so much, and you know that new love type of situation. They are newly married and they always want to be sneaking in on each other and all of that. But now Katlego wants to divorce Ustelo. And the reason why she wants to divorce Ustelo is because she doesn't want to sacrifice the fact that she doesn't want to have children. Katlego doesn't want to have kids. It's not a matter of I don't want to have kids now. I will have kids maybe when I'm 40. Nah, nah, nah. She just doesn't want to have kids at all. At all, at all. And Ustelo on the other side is, I think he's a typical African man, Zulu African man, who he wants to have a child. He wants to have someone who is going to build a legacy for him or continue the legacy that he is building right now. Um, he wants to have a family. He wants that warmth of coming back from work and there's kids running to him and all of that. That's what Ustelo deep down in his heart wants. So because Stella wants that, Katlego is not willing to have that. She says she wants to divorce him. Stella, on the other hand, doesn't want to divorce. And to the extent that he's in all the family WhatsApp groups, he's always appearing in every event that there is because they talk about it on the WhatsApp groups. So at some point, then they end up being sneaky links to each other. And I find it so weird when couples want to divorce and then when they end up not divorcing or while they're in the process of divorcing or once they have divorced, they become each other's sneaky link. It just becomes a wow, guys, what are you doing? Yeah, well, so they become their sneaky links and they enjoy each other's company so much. And Katlego is trying really hard to fight the love that she has for him. She's trying to fight it. And Ustelo reaches a point where he's like, you know what? Because you don't want to have kids and I love you and I want to be with you, I don't want to lose you, it's fine, we can stay not having kids. Yeah, boy. He tries and he compromises that and they are happy for a bit until they go to what's this place, you know, the little Paris that we have in South Africa. I forgot the name of yeah, it's Paris. Is it Paris or Paris? It's Paris. I think it's Paris. They go to Paris, you know, where the locks are locked in, where they lock in their love. They go and they lock in their love there, and whilst they are there locking in their love, after that they bump into this beautiful couple that has got a young baby, and Ustelo just he's taken by this couple. He even offers to take a picture of them, compliments them on what a beautiful family they are and all of that. And I think it was at that moment where it started to sink in with Katlego that this man really, really wants to have kids, and I'm depriving him of what he wants. As much as I don't want to have kids, but he really does want to have kids. And that sort of leaves her feeling really down for the longest time, but they still continue. Like he still comes because he's still in the family WhatsApp group. So he still comes and he's at every event and all of that. But when the final proposal happens, that is when um they well Katlego speaks to Ustelo. She's like, I was asking you, I was expecting you, well, I was not willing to sacrifice on what I want in life, forgetting that you also really want to have a family, and that is a huge thing for you, something that you really want, and I'm depriving you of that when you could be trying to move on with your life and getting someone who can provide that for you. And she's crying, and Stella is also like a bit emotional about it, because he's like, a part of him is still like, well, I really just want to have you. But I think deep down inside, because he knows that he can never live past not having kids, he finally accepts it, and he's like, I guess it's time for me to leave the WhatsApp groups, and he gives a final kiss goodbye. It was a bit of a sad moment, and at that time her parents also didn't get why she wanted to have a divorce and all that. At that time her mother comes, and I must say, guys, in South Africa, I think it's mothers who are least understanding to kids who don't, to their children not wanting to have kids, not wanting to get married, and all of that. But her mother comes to her and she comforts her child. She doesn't ask her much. She doesn't tell her, no, go back to your husband. This is your husband. You must give him kids, yada, yada, yada. No, but she comforts her child. And I think she finally got to understand that, you know what? My daughter really, really, really does not want to have kids. And yeah, that is literally the characters. There's other characters, of course, like yo ibhetri ngalinginenze loo nto. What percent am I on? Oh, I'm still on percent. Like Amahle, who is Zolega's friend, who sana Amahle thrives on hoeing. Like, she thrives on moving from one person to the other, one person to the other, irregardless of your gender. Couldn't care less what your gender is. If she likes you, she's going there. But those people didn't really have much of a role, so I couldn't really assess their characters or get something from their characters. But yeah, that is that. Let me read the comments. I think goes back to us bringing the change we want to see. Yes, definitely. We have to be the change that we want to see. That was a joke, baby. How? You joke like that when a monster? Yo, Shem. She doesn't appreciate it, monster. I don't appreciate it at all. I really don't. Hi. I'm guessing you wrote in Islamic. I don't understand what you're saying, but hi. Thank you for coming through, and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. Not today, maybe Friday, but definitely Saturday, 12 p.m. my time, which is going to be 6 p.m. on our side. But I'm in the background listening, getting the little one up. No problem, Simone. No problem at all. It's a show, Simone. I'm hoping someone has told you. It's a show. It's a series on Netflix. How to Ruin Love, in brackets proposal. I'm also listening in the background. No problem, Nonzu. Okay, I'm not gonna read this one. Simone, I don't think we are connected to each other. Ne? Please do connect to her, Lungi. I like that Doreen and her brother were forced to iron out the issue in the end. Yes. So what Nonzu is talking about here is the kids, which is Doreen's kid and her brother. They were locked into one room by the kids, because the kids were like, you know what, we are fed up of you guys fighting. We're locking you in here until you sort your issues out. And what actually brought them back together is there's a dining, not a dining table, a chest of drawer that has a scratch that they had that they caused when they were kids. And that scratch took Doreen back. They had memories, and they spoke about how they had each other's back until what? And they both got to realize that they were seeing things from the wrong end, because the brother was thinking Doreen changed because she got the rough money, and Doreen explained to him that no, I didn't change because of the rough money. I changed because our parents gave our home to you and to you alone, and there's never a point where you wanted my opinion regarding this home of ours. You forgot that this is my home too, and you just made it your home with your family. You all living here, and there's no space for me. And then this is where the brother now reassures her that there's space here. And he's even like, come back and move in. And she's like, no, I must leave my house that has got solar panels and all of that to come and stay here. Never. So yeah, I really liked that as well when Anonzu. No, I don't think so either. I was trying to remember your name after the live yesterday, but I will definitely connect with you today. Please do, Ngenze Okay. Okay. Add as moderator. Tango. Wait, am I supposed to make you stand it? I'm not sure. But yeah, I just made you my moderator when I look. Yeah, good storyteller. Mohle. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Quinton. Quinton, I didn't even see that you're here. Hi, how are you doing, Quinton? So my final take from this, guys, is above all, this series, apart from the love and all of that, it goes to show how important communication is. Communication is very, very important, because if there was good communication between Zolega and Ukahiso, Ukatlego would not have stayed for as long as she stayed in her brother's home. If there was and now, because the reason why I'm saying Ukatlego is because Ukatlego is the reason why Uzolega thought that Ukahiso was cheating on her, because she found a condom paper in the sofa, and she went wild. She was like, where is Ukahiso? You can't be telling me that he's in Durban and there's a condom paper here, yada 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 yada, all of that. She was really, really, really mad, and from there she thought that he was cheating, and she went mad because she's experienced this before with Usimpiwe, the one that I was telling you about, Wuti, her dad really likes. She has experienced a guy cheating on her. So in her mind, the reason why she went so crazy that people didn't understand. And I really, really wish that in the storyline they had given that chance to be that that part of her story to be like, I wish they had given it at least 2 or 3 scenes to sort of explain, or to get Ukahiso to understand and everybody else to understand that she behaved this way, she behaved this crazy because she has experienced being cheated on. And I guess that would also portray what women in general feel when they have been in a relationship where they were cheated on, and they were not treated well, and then they then move on to the next relationship. I'm not saying it's a good thing, and I'm not saying it's an excuse to behave the way that she was behaving, but it is also important to not disregard people's past traumas. And I feel like that's the one thing that this series lacked. I wish they could have shown that part, because they showed ex ga Kagiso Umapula, and they got to speak. They got to have like a full-on conversation on how Mapula didn't believe in Ukahi, so that's why she broke up with him. And she even said, they say you never know a good thing until you've lost it, yada yada. And yeah, and I think in that moment Ukahiso got to see that actually I do have a good thing in Uzolega, regardless of the fact that she just speaks without thinking. But I do have a good thing in Uzolega, because she believed in me when nobody else believed in me, and now my app is literally valued at 33 million in a period of 3 years of being with this person who believed in me. So I wish they had portrayed that part. Maybe they're still going to show it to us in the next one. And also another thing that I picked up was that this story is sort of like they're moving from How to Ruin Christmas, they're moving to How to Ruin Love. And I'm guessing the reason why they're trying to move from How to Ruin Christmas is because of the passing of the lady with the short hair. I forgot her name. The one who was regarded as the black sheep in How to Ruin Christmas, because the people who were there from How to Ruin Christmas was that couple that wanted to get married. I forgot their names. That couple that originally wanted to get married, and they had problems with their families, and getting pregnant and all of that. So I that's another thing that I picked up. I don't know if anyone who's watched it picked that up, but and it also made sense actually. I guess maybe I was a bit slow because it's How to Ruin Love, and there's How to Ruin Christmas. Like the combos are aligning. It's one in the same thing. She is Linda. Thank you, Princess. Guys, I'm going live today at 1. Please join me. No problem, Nonzu. We will do. Lungi usually goes live at 1 o'clock though, because Ulungi, that's her lunch hour. So I don't know if Lungi is not going to be going live today. Okay, Nanzo, I'll be going after you at 2 o'clock. Yeah, Dineo, I guess your 2 o'clock is officially like your time slot. Yeah. Crazy Seizures, Mr. Clean. Hi, Crazy Seizures. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Guys, I'm about to leave now. I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes because we're gonna be at an hour and 5 minutes. We're gonna have 2 lives in one because I always go live in one, but it's okay. Okay, yeah, I was just saying, Uguti, Lungi usually goes live at 1 o'clock because it's a lunch time. I watched How to Ruin Christmas. Yeah, it's it's not very much like it, but the storylines are sort of the same, two crazy families trying to bring them together, one couple who's madly in love with each other, but they have to manage uh going they have to manage their love, their relationship apart from their families, and they have to, yes, what I wanted to say was they have to manage their families and learn to sort of build boundaries within their families, because even with Uzolega, she went and she spoke to her dad and she made him understand that she really loves this guy and she really wants to be with him, even though the dad was like calling him useless and that he won't be able to take care of her because he doesn't have money. Most the rich families, they're always assuming Gucci, because this guy doesn't have money, he's not worthy of my child, so he can't marry her, yada yada yada. That was basically it. Where are you from? I am from Sauda, Wena Brigham Care. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. No problem, Dr. Amy, and I'm happy that you guys stayed for this long. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow we are talking about Bridgerton, the first part. I don't know how many people have watched it, but I guess maybe I can do a sort of character analysis also on Bridgerton instead of talking about the whole thing, because I know a lot of people actually watch Bridgerton and actually enjoy it. So maybe we can just speak about the characters. I don't know. What are your guys' takes? Please do let me know. And yeah, guys, I am so happy that you guys enjoyed this. And I think I'll actually make it something regular, because I really like watching these reality shows or these series, and I like speaking about them, and I never have a lot of people to speak about them with. So is Linda going live at 12? I don't know. Most probably. I don't know. Yes, when I Lungi. Thank you, Lungi. Thank you. Much appreciated. I don't have patience to watch because I can't do with not knowing. Really? Oh yeah, guys, Linda is live. So you guys can go through to her. I'll join you guys as soon as I hit 1 hour. definitely gonna join you guys. Don't worry, Dr. Amy. Now you have me to tell you all about it. Mrs. M sends her regards and she's watching. Oh, tell her I said thank you so much and I love her loads. Love her loads. Bye everybody. Don't worry, Dr. Amy. I am here. I will fill you in everything. Definitely will. Definitely. Yeah, guys, you can go through to Linda. I'm joining with my other phone now because I want to hit 1 hour on this side. Don't forget to like if you haven't already. Pretty please. And don't forget to like Linda's live also, guys. Bye, my mother boys. Even if you're coming back saying bye, but I'm happy that you were here, Vele, from the beginning. I appreciate that. I love your accent. Thank you, Kishauna. XOXO. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate you. Few more seconds to go, guys. Bye. You can leave. You can leave, Dumza. You can go to Linda. I'm literally staying here because Sana, I want to get that full hour. One thing about me, I want that full hour. Yes, Puluko just explained my mother boys, and I appreciate you for that. I really do. And I hope soon you're going to be able to go live. Yo, we miss seeing your face. We miss talking to you. Yo, we miss you. Kakhulu foot. Okay, yeah.